Hi everyone, it's Gail, and it is Wildcard Wednesday. I just realized I hadn't put my rings on from the last video that I did. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're going to do viewer requests today. This little pocket that I made for the pink journal, I had some questions on how to make it. And so I thought we'd kind of mass make some and go about it that way. So I've got some Carol Cuts Designs Christmas paper here that we're good. Oh, hi and hugs. Hi and hugs to Beverly, Vicky, Betty, and Trina. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind comments. That's why I have my pad over here with my... Oh, Gail. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is kind of do these more or less in thirds. But we're going to leave a little hangover so that we can... glue them, right? Is that even close to straight? It's decently straight. It's not perfect. But, so yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we'll do this one, and I'm just going to use the other one to kind of, I just need to make sure that they're the same size. Not too big, not too small. Close enough, I would say. Okay, so there's our two pieces of paper folded lengthwise, right? Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and glue these. And when I do this sort of thing, I go down one edge and then I go down the other edge. That just seems to work well for me. That edge and then this edge. So we'll do this one and then we'll do the rest of them, okay? In more of a mass make sort of way. But I wanted to get this one. Just do one all the way through for you. Now, I think it was you, Sandra, that I told that I sewed these, and I told a fib because they aren't sewn. So you could, though, on the fold, just sew them together. Okay. All right, so now we kind of have like two little tubes, right? Okay, now what we're going to do, I think it might be a good idea to put the thumbnail in. So I'm just going to fold this up for the moment and kind of get to the middle. Oh my goodness. Come on, little punchy. Doesn't want to. Okay, fine. There's more than one way to do this. Just must need to sharpen that guy a little bit. Okay, so there's those. And then these ones. And I mean, if you wanted, you could put them together like this so that they're exactly the same if you want. But I don't know. I can eyeball the middle fairly decently, so I think it'll be okay. Like that. However, there we go. I just got to use my muscles. Alrighty. Now, if you're an inker, now would be the time to ink, because once you start putting it together, it's going to be harder to ink it. Okay, I already did something wrong. I already did something wrong. Okay, starting over. I can still use those, but let's start over. Here's Carol Cuts papers. We're just going to go in half. I was wondering why there wasn't a seam on the other ones, and that's because it was just in half. So that's even easier, right? In half. Okay, now, super easy. We just run a bead of glue down here. Right? Okay. Okay, easier even. Alrighty then. So now, gotta get my muscles working again. I don't even remember making that pocket, to be honest. It's paper that I have, so I'm pretty sure I made it, but I just don't remember. Okay. There we go there. Alrighty then. Now comes the folding. So I'm going to make the red our back. Oh, wait. Now comes our distressing. Sorry, that's where I was. Oh, she's just a hot mess. Okay, I'm just going to go up a ways because then I think actually it would be easier to fold it. So this outside, which will be, this will be the same as this. This is 7.5 inches tall. So I'm going on my mat to 7.5 inches like that. And then I'm gonna give it a fold. Okay, so that's that part. Then the inside, we are going to fold at 5.5. Okay, this one has a little more to do here. So 5.5, be right. You know, if you're off a little bit, it's not the end of the world. But, okay, so there's that fold. But then, I don't know if you can see that very well. This folds up. So I think that's about an inch. Let's see. And it might help to score it. Yeah, an inch and then 1/2 inch. Okay. So let's score this. Let me get my little scoreboard here. And I need this. Okay. So this part is 5.5 inches. We're going to score this at an inch. And then at an inch and a half. Like that, okay? And so then to fold it, we're gonna go fold it at the inch. And then fold it back on itself on the 1/2 inch. If that makes sense. So then you have something that kind of looks like that, right? So then this part, the inch part, is going to be glued onto the pocket there. See what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so now we can finish this part. Then we're going to mass make, what do I have? I have 3 sets of paper over there. We're going to mass make some. Some Christmas, some not Christmas. Okay, and now we can see what we need to do on this side as far as the inking goes. They're pretty easy. I mean, I'll see if I can make that other one work. I think I can. I'll just have to decorate over the seam that I left because I did it wrong. Okay, so this is going to be down. That's going to flap that way. Did I? Yeah, I kind of did this side too. Okay. Okay. I'm going to call that good. Now we're going to glue down the inch here. Okay, and so that's going to slide into your crease here, like so. Just make sure to get it lined up as good as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then on this side, we're going to glue down the 1/2 inch. Like so. Okay, and then it flippy-doos. Okay, so cool. We did that. Like that. Okay. So let's mass make, shall we? I do think I want to go over this though a little. Really smoosh it down. Good. Okay. Yay. Alrighty then. We're going to do these mass make style, these 3. So here I have some paper from Vintage Studio 717. And we are going to do it as well. So I'm going to do all the folding. Okay. And this is from Kara Brandon Creations. And it's this one has her pink palette kit. Okay, there's that. And then this one has script on it. Okay. And then I grabbed this. I'm not sure where it's from, but I liked that it was neutral. I thought that might be a fun thing. So yeah, I apologize that I don't know where this one came from. Okay, so we did that. Now let's glue them all. Just zip it right down here. So thanks for letting me know that you wanted to see this. I'm sure I probably made the other one on a video, but I couldn't tell you in my, I don't even know how many videos I have. I know it's over 3,000 on my channel. So finding one is like, my best advice for that is is to search Gail Augustinelli, maybe 4 pocket or something like that might turn it up. But that's how, when somebody asks, I try to find things that I just type in the search in YouTube, Gail Augustinelli, you know, tags, or I try and put on all my videos in the tags that you set up as you're putting the video on. I try and put any pertinent words that if somebody was searching, but okay, and this one. Then we're gonna punch. Won't that be fun? My punch is so happy with me right now. Okay, so then we'll punch them all, and then we'll score them all, and then we'll glue them all again. Okay, so the other way to do this, other than folding it up, is just to do each end. And you can kind of look and line it up if you feel the need. Okay. And this one. This one I'm going to have to decide which way to do it, just based on the... It's easier to do with something that doesn't have a directional, but I mean, I'm going to decorate the front anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, one more. I just had to clean up the half circles while I could there. Okay. So that is going to go like that. And this one. All right. We did that. We did. Okay. So we'll do these 3, and then I'll show you how I'm going to fix the one that I did wrong. Okay, I think this time on this one, I'm going to have this be the back, the green. So again, 7.5. Okay, and then this one, we're going to do it 5.5. Okay, so this one will be like that, but we still have to do our scoring. But let's fold them all, and then we'll score. Let's see, which one do we want? I love that. Yeah, so let's do 7.5 this way. The nice thing, since you've just folded this in half, like either side could be your front. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm just picking the side that I want to see more, and that is those pretty flowers. Okay, 7.5, and then 5.5. All of a sudden I'm like, what? But it's because we haven't done the scoring yet. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to be a little more tricky. Okay, I think I want this one on the back. because I will decorate that part and cover up the upside down words on that. So we're gonna go 7.5 with this one. It's being a little ornery there on the corner. Okay, and then this one will be 5.5 this way, because then the pockets are pretty, I mean, this pocket's pretty non-directional. Okay, now we want to score them all. Score all the middle pockets, I guess you could say. Okay, so we're going to go no, we're going to go this way. Sorry, it's the short pocket that we score, right? Yeah. Had a moment. Sorry. I don't know how good my instructions are, but hopefully by watching you can get it. So this one is going to go this way. The inch goes that way, and then the 1/2 inch goes this way. And so then it will be like that, and it will go in there like that. Yes. Okay. So the pink one, I'm going to do the short pocket again and go 1 inch and 1.5 inches. And so this will go this way, and this will go this way. Okay. And same here, short side is going to be 1 inch and 1.5 inches. Okay. And this one goes there. This is such a busy pattern, it's hard to see the lines. Okay, and that one goes that way. Alrighty then. Now I think I'll distress them beforehand. Trying to decide. I think I might go scorched timber on this because it's darker. Yeah, that's nice. Give it a little edge, and that also covers up if you should happen to not line it up perfectly, you know. Okay. I think that pink one I might do aged mahogany. That would be nice. Just gives it a little more of a finished look, in my opinion. Kind of framing it out, as it were. And see, I've got a little bit of white right there. That's going to just take good care of it right there. I had an idea for a kind of a variation too. We might have time to do that. Okay, so that one's all distressed and ready to go. Let's do the aged mahogany on this one. Oh yeah. Once again, I had a little bit of white on that edge, and now it's not. Might as well just keep going on this, I guess. Husband's at exercise class. We've got to go to Missoula tomorrow. It's Marin has her senior night for volleyball. So we're back on the road again tomorrow. But we're getting to the end of it. Pretty soon it's going to be playoffs, which I don't think either of the girls are going to have because their teams are ranked high enough that they'll just be automatically going to the state tournament. So, but then we have the state tournament in November. I think it's like the week before Thanksgiving or something. November's going to be a little busy. Okay, so there's that one all distressed up. Okie dokie. This one, oh, it definitely needs scorched timber, I think. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, lots happening, and it's just all fun, and I'm hoping that the weather holds for all that stuff through November. I don't know. You never know what November's going to be like here. As you know, we had snow early in October even. So we'll see. But we'll get there if we can. Okay. Okay. So now we're to gluing. Alrighty then, let's glue. So we are going to glue that there and then that down. I think I'm going to do the 1/2 inch first. I think it might be easier to smooth things down. So that is going to fold in there like so. Right? And then this is gonna hoping I did that right. I think I did. Okay, yep. Okay, so there's that one all done, and right? No, I did it wrong. I totally did it wrong. That's all right. I'll decorate it. It'll be fine. Just pull it up. Gonna have to decorate that because it's on this side. So do your inch first. Don't do what I did on this one, because as it is, this sort of stuff hurts my brain. Okay, so this one I'm going to do the inch first. So there's the inch, and then this goes on the back side. That's right. Okay, so there's that one. Love it. Okay, there's that one. Now this one, we'll do the inch. The good news is I do learn from my mistakes. And hopefully you learn from them too. Okay, so just gonna get that down. And then on the back side, put that down. Alrighty, there's that one. Now let's fix our mistake. And then we'll just play with some decorating. Okay, so we have 4 that we did today, yeah? But let's fix this one. So I feel like I can go like that with this one. Okay, so 7.5, right? 7.5. Okay. Seven and a half. And this one, let me think about this. If I go this way, either way, it's going to have the seam, but oh well. Okay, so 5.5. Well, it's being a little bit of a pill. Right there. There we go. Now, straighten her up. Okay. On the short side, go 1 inch and 1.5 inches. So this one's going to be slightly thinner, right? And then it's also gonna, you're gonna have the seams. So anyways, folding in half is better. So Sandra, I'm sorry I gave you wrong instructions. I was just kind of going from memory, but obviously my memory's not too good. So yeah, I just kind of wrote what I thought were the directions to her. So hopefully she'll see this video. Showing a super lot. Maybe I need to re-ink. Yeah, that's better. Get more vigorous in my squishing my sponge on there, I guess. So yeah, it's gonna be fun going over to Missoula and spending the night. And then we have to come home early in the morning because I have lunch with my crafty friends at noon, or 12:30 or something. Anyways, that'll be fun. So I need to come home and get myself ready and stuff. Okay. So there we go there. Let's do the inch side. So this way we'll have 5 of them ready to go. If we can get them decorated today, we'll see. You know, and the thing is you can always use more pockets, I feel like. Okay, and then on the back side, the 1/2 inch. Okay, and that one's ready, even though it was slightly incorrect. Oh, well, you know, it's okay. Yeah. So somebody in a Christmas journal will get the incorrect model. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, see, it's like this much, however much we went in the back. But it's not bad. Like, there's a seam here, and that's really all you can see. And you'd have to look pretty close to see it. So that's good. Okay, so should we decorate? First, you know what I'm going to do is mass make the cards that go in there. So I think these about 3.5, because the pocket, even this one, that should work. Yeah. So 3.5. Let's do this. Let's do the cards, because I have the card stock here. Okay, so 3.5. I'm gonna do several of these. 3.5 and 3.5. I'm not sure how many we can get out of one piece, but let's see. So actually, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we need at least 3 page pieces. And if we have too many of the cards, then we'll just make another pocket for them to go into, right? Okay, yeah, I have three pieces of cardstock here, so let's do them all at 3.5, and we'll go from there. And 3.5. Okay. So now this one, the tall one, is 6 1/4. So we need 5 of those, right? Because we have 5 that we're going to decorate. So 6 1/4. 6 1/4. 6 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 1/4. Okay, so that's the first pocket. We have those, and then let's see how tall did we make this one? This one is, let's call it 4 3/4. Okay, 4 3/4. How big is this? It's 5-ish. So I just have a little bit left. So let's do that. 4 3/4. Just have a little something to stamp on left. Doesn't matter. We always use those little bits for something. Ow. Just pinched my finger. Oh, she's in rare form today. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's pull up these sleeves. They're causing me grief here. Okay, so we have 5 of those that are 4 3/4. So then the next one is 4. So I should be able to get 3 out of this one. Okay. And then, what did I say, 4? Yeah. Okay, so there's 5 of those. And then this little one, oh, hello. How'd you get in there? So apparently those are the tabs that I meant to use on that one. They were in this pocket. Okay, well, I made it pink. So 3 1/4 for the last one. For the one that goes in here. 3 1/4. Might as well use this one. 3 1/4. Three and a quarter. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. And one off of here. So I had just the right amount. So for 5 of them, it took 3 12 by 12 cardstocks. So yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Next, I would say, is to chomp all the corners. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. And then there's all the distressing of these, but I probably won't do that on camera because that's a lot. That's so funny that I had those tabs in there. I'm glad I made this or I wouldn't have known. Okay, so those are the little ones. Here's the next pocket. Yeah, we're getting a little project done here today. I love it. My hand's gonna start cramping. I do feel like I have pretty strong forearms from doing what we do. Oh, yesterday I was cutting down the plants for winterization in my garden. And I was using a scissors on these one plants, which worked great on the plants, but there were pine needles in there. So it was so hard to cut through. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to ruin my hand for my crafting. It was a lovely day working in the garden, though, I have to say. I'm not an avid gardener. I'd rather do this. But I really did enjoy it. It was cool out for sure, but the sun was shining, and it just happened that the sun was hitting the plants, hitting the gardens where I was working, so it was good. But oh, I did have a sore back, though. I'm not used to bending over for that long, but I mean, I always, when I'm gardening, I sit whenever I can, but sometimes you just gotta bend at the waist and get her done, you know? So, okay, so I think I've babbled almost all the way through this. You're like, hurry up, Gail, so he's quit talking. Oh, okay. And I think those tabs will go with one of the Christmas ones. I don't know. Okay, so we did that. I better empty that out a little. Okay, I didn't get them all, but I'll work on that later. Okay, so we have these three. I'm feeling like these maybe go, I mean, they go with them all, don't they? Yeah, I think I would use the green side. I like that with that. Let's do that one. Okie dokie. So, little whale tails. We might have to make whale tails for the other ones. I don't know. We'll see what we have in my pouch of whale tails. Okay, so I think I'm going to put a red one on the tallest. We'll go opposites on the whatever color the pocket is. We'll go the opposite on the tab. How about? And I'm not sure you'd have to distress these cards. I mean, this looks cute because it's pink and then the edges are pink. So, you know, just do whatever you think. Okay, and then this one. Goes in here. Okay. And another green one on this one. Nope, there's the husband home from exercise. Heard the garage door open. Okay, there's that one. And then this one will go on the little guy. Okay. So there we go. There's that one. Let's see. Do I have more? I have little tabs. Let's see what those are. Christmas ones. That'd be kind of fun too. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's see what we have. See what we have in here. Oh, I really like this one. one. That's pretty. Maybe we'll go with some that are let's do these for this one. Oops. Then the other one, let's do these. We'll do these ones on the next Christmas one, okay? Then we just have the others. I only have 10 minutes left. We'll get her done, or at least close. Okay, just get these. I used a small little tab on those other ones, and I think it looks cute, so this should be good too. Okay, I think I'll go that one there, that one there, that one there, that one there. Okay. Okay. Super cute. I think I actually kind of like the smaller tabs better, but I don't have a punch for these, for this size. These came, oops, these came from somebody, I don't know. Okay, and this one. Alrighty. And the little one. Ha! Got that one done. All right. There's those. Done. This one, we're going to use these. And I'm going to put that one there, there, and there. Okay. Let's fold them all first. Mass make style. Do the same motion. That's all mass make is really, is just repeating the motion so you're not wasting time grabbing a different tool or whatever, and then you're going to grab it on the next one. You know, just do them all at once. This one's already in a journal, so I gotta remember to put it back after we're done. I don't know if I have one of those in my idea journal or not. I should probably check that out and put one of those ones that's, you know, one of those other ones that are non-Christmas. Put it in there. I want to go through, kind of once Christmas is done, I want to go through my idea books and just make sure that I don't have, you know, repetition or whatever. Ooh, that's really pretty too. Let's do this. Let's do this side. Change my mind. Yeah, anyways, I think that would be kind of fun to go through them, and I know you guys enjoy those too. Okay, so there's that one. Now we've got to find pink and neutral. So let's look up here in my tabs. Oh, there's some just, we'll do this one. There's some just neutral sort of tags, if I can get into them. Yeah, they're just really neutral, but I think that'd be kind of fun. So let's do those for that one. I'm going to finish this, guys. If I go over, I go over. That's what I'm saying. Because I really want to get them finished. Okay, these I'm going to fold. And then I do think on these ones, I'm going to give them a little bit of scorched timber just to define them a little more. Okay. Let's do this thing. Get 'em done, get 'em done. Okay, there's that one. And the next size. Oops. And the next size. I can't believe we got 5 of these done, especially when I started out not knowing what I was doing. There's that one and this little guy. And then what I did was just clip them onto the page with one of, I have one somewhere here. Thought I did, yep. One of these clips. Are they called a bullnose or bulldog or something? Anyways. So I would just clip this like this onto the page. So the variation I was thinking of is you could put coffee dyed paper on here so you could write on the back of this too if you wanted. Okay, question is, do we have anything that will go with this? Oh, and this one I have to remember, I have to fix that, don't I? I'm thinking a piece of washi tape across that will work there. Okay, what do we have in here? Anything pink? There's some pink and turquoise kind of a different sort of a tab. There's a pink. There's kind of a turquoise-ish. Another turquoise-ish. Would there be one more pink? Yes. Okay, cool. Alrighty, let's just get those put in half. Different little kind of tab. I feel like this turquoise kind of goes with that up there. Okay. let's do pink at the top and then the 2 turquoise and then a pink at the bottom. Yeah, these are different, aren't they? Just make a short tab with it, I think. Fun. Okay, there's that one. And this one. Okay, and this one. And we'll have them done, you guys. That's awesome. Always, like I say, can use pockets. Okay, so this, see what these look like in there. Different, but fine. Yeah. And this one. And then what I will do is definitely, like this one, decorate this. I don't know on this one that I would put anything at the top. I think it's fine as it is. But let's take a look at all the ones we made. 5 of them. Woohoo! Feeling happy about that. Okay. The pink. This one. Christmas. Christmas and Christmas. Yay! So there you have it. Little mask make today, and I hope that answered those that wanted to see how that pocket was made. And again, Sandra, I think it was you. I'm sorry, I kind of gave you some a little bit off on my directions. So anyway, have a grateful day, guys. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.